Hey folks, welcome back. Good to see y'all again. Hope everybody is having an awesome weekend and a blessed Sabbath day here. Before I get into some gameplay and get myself out of the way, I'm just going to check the health of the stream. And while I'm doing that, if you wouldn't mind taking a quick moment to like, share, subscribe, comment, I always appreciate those things. And of course, don't forget the coffee, because it is morning. Well, okay, it's afternoon. But only by 3 minutes, so yes, there's coffee. And don't forget, I don't get older, I level up. Gotta keep an eye on that EXP meter. Yum, 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 yum. As soon as that coffee hits the tongue, me and my man bun both perk up. Well, my man bun is a little limp today, but a little bit of Hogwarts Legacy will fix that. Hey Itzel, welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday indeed. Thank you so much. I've been having one hair slapping me in the face all day. I'm at the point I might just rip it out of my head. It'll grow back. Okay guys, stream health is amazing today, which is a good thing. Because yeah, we've had some internet issues in the area lately, like past couple of weeks or more. So yeah, yesterday and today it looks like it's been pretty good. Yeah, so good. Alright guys, I'll give the stream about another minute or two, and then I'll go ahead and dive right in. Alright. Just while we're waiting for the stream to warm up a little bit here, I've played this game, I don't know, at least 5-6 times all the way through. 4 of those were just to see all the different houses. You know, when I started reading Reddits that, you know, like Slytherin had better attack power, I was like, well, I gotta try that. It turned out not to be true, by the way. But yeah, that's kind of what prompted me to get the extra gameplays going, because I just wanted to see what the differences in the houses were. The only differences there seem to be is the different house in itself, you know, the stateroom or whatever they call that, where your house room is. So of course there's 4, just like in the movies: Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Slytherin, and whatever in the heck I'm playing right now, Ravenclaw. So yeah, they're different rooms, you know, they're in different areas of the castle, but beyond that, there's really not much of a difference. You're still going to have the same quests, you're still going to have the same NPC interactions. I mean, with, you know, slight variations, like, again, you know, the one specific to the staterooms or whatever. One thing I really like about this game, too, is the seasons. As you progress in the main storyline, the seasons change. You get all 4 of them, guys. Very cool feature of the game. And all the little, like, Easter eggs that come with the movies, the references, guys, it's all here. Now, you don't necessarily need to know the movies to really enjoy this video game. It's so well done and so well put together, it really stands on its own. But if you do know the movies well, there are some extra little, oh, that's so cool moments. So yeah, just kind of wanted to throw that out there before I actually got into it today. Such a fun game, guys. Now, I mentioned the very first video, there goes that hair again, is going to be, or was, I should say, yesterday's, was going to be very cutscene heavy, because it was all opening scenes, it was background, it was storyline, it was kind of setting the stage for the game. So yeah, mostly cutscenes yesterday. Today, there's going to be quite a bit more of that, especially with the main quest that we're going to do. Again, we're still kind of sort of in the tutorial phase of the game. At some point, it's really going to open up. And, you know, that'll start tapering off a bit, but I just kind of wanted to put that out there. That is not the whole game. You're not just going to be watching cutscenes the whole game. So yeah, just the first couple of videos or so, we'll get through that. and then it will really open up. We'll be able to go out and do some fun looting, open exploring. Once we get our broomstick, that's when the game really opens up for me. Main reason is you can like cast to see like what's there. So like you can get airborne on that broomstick, hit that button, I think it's Revelio, and you can just see everything. Everything lights up in the immediate area. So yeah, guys, they just give a real fun looting and exploring mechanism in this game, and I cannot wait to show you all that. Alright, with that, it's been about 5 minutes. I'll go ahead and get myself out of the way and bid you all toodles. Alright, so I'm going to do a real quick, proper intro, and then, yeah, we'll get into the charms class and stuff. So much fun. Cannot wait. Welcome back, folks. Level Up Royal here with you once again. And guys, it's time to start getting into Hogwarts a little bit. And speaking of Hogwarts, how cool is that? This might be the moment that made me realize there was no way I wasn't playing this video game. So folks, just to kind of show you what we're doing here, go to our questesses. Very first 2 main quests right here on the docket. And guys, these are important. Accio, that's a spell we absolutely have to have. It's also helpful in combat to a degree. And then the Levioso, guys, absolutely huge. Again, somewhat helpful in combat, but mostly these are for puzzles and just, day-to-day gameplay. So we're going to hit those up. We're going to do a little bit of exploration in the castle. We might even wind up at Hogsmead. We'll get the moons going so we can start unlocking locks. So much fun to be had, guys. So much exploration, looting, chesting, treasuring, funning. I cannot even begin to know where to start talking about all that. So before I get into all that, if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I always appreciate those things. Booyah. Alright, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Going to Charms class. So now, always look at your map, because sometimes, those little dots on the mini-map can be deceptive. It might show it's only like 67 meters away, but to get there you have to go like all the way around the castle and come back in the other way, so it can be like hundreds of meters away. So yeah, I always like to look at the castle to see if I have any fast travel points handy. Now this early in my game I'm really not going to have any, but that's just kind of a helpful tip I thought I'd throw out there. It's going to save you a ton of time just kind of walking around the castle. Now the downside to that is you're not going to be walking around the castle. So you're going to miss things like field pages, hidden treasure, loot spots. There's a lot that you can miss just kind of fast traveling all the time. So what I would recommend is earlier game, try to avoid fast traveling unless you're just really in a hurry and it's really far away. That way you can kind of come across the early game looting, get a head start on your super suit upgrading, your cash flow, just everything.
Revelio.
And also cast Revelio constantly. You already hear that little bell sound, which means I am very close to a field guide page. And guys, those are huge. That helps you level. These are going to unlock superpowers. And for the life of me, I don't seem to see where this one is. It might be in the air. But wow, it sounds like I am awful close to it. I'm just not seeing it glistening.
Revelio.
And the bad thing is, sometimes you'll hear it, but it's like on the other side of a wall. 90% of the time when you hear that bell, it's within arm's reach, but yeah, just again, it can be anywhere. So I won't spend all day looking for that one, but it's around here somewhere. And again, it could be in the air. Flying around, you just never know. And it could also be up on a balcony. Sometimes within the interior walls of the castle, you'll go up some stairs and get on a higher level, and there will be an exterior door there somewhere, and then you'll be out on like one of these balcony ledges, and that could very well be what's dinging right now.
Revelio.
Okay. It really bothers me when I hear that noise and I can't find it. I'm going to try to move on. Leave it behind. It's in the past. Okay, just got another Flue Flame. Booyah. And anytime I come across these guys, I like to get them. Again, this is key stuff, early game especially. You're going to want to get a good head start on your field guide pages. Bad thing is, sometimes these are kind of tough to find. So I'm going to keep my eye out for like a stained glass window next to like some tapestry paintings or whatever. Oh, Itzel, I was just catching up on your chats there. Yeah, good stuff. So, yeah, definitely weather-related here, for the most part, on our internet issues. Especially when it's stormy or windy. That's usually when we tend to start getting the hiccups. And yeah, I agree. Loving all the magical details in the game. They really did it justice. I mean, really did it justice. I know I say that a lot about Star Wars Outlaws. This one's as good, if not better. And making sure they got the details in there. Hey, Veronica, welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. Alright, guys. Yeah, we don't need to leave the candle lit right now. So I think that's down a couple of levels. Again, this can be real confusing, real deceiving, but I don't believe that one is super far away, so I'm going to go take a quick peek and see if I can't find it. Okay, that's not the stained glass window we're looking for. Nor is that. I always have trouble with this one. I don't know why. I think... Oh yeah, I know exactly where that is, and that's not it.
Revelio.
Here we go again with that binging sound. Aha, I think this is it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. What? Who put that there? Oh, and speaking of who put that there, guys, the new bingo link is in the description below. So if you want to play along while I do my stream and play bingo with some of my lore-isms that are well known now, yeah, that should be a lot of fun. Okay, we cannot open these chests yet. We need to go invisible in order to be able to do that. And those things are everywhere, and you get 500 gold every time. So that's definitely a nice thing to have. And well, I cannot believe I have not found this pesky field guide page yet. Or butterfly, whatever I'm looking for. You know what, I'm going to go back to that thing, because I know how to do this. Like, I know. But every time I play the game again, I forget. And then when I find it, I'm like, it was right there the whole time. So yeah, it's like... It's so easy, it's hard. Maybe we have to go this way? No. They are not that far away. Okay, there's a window over here. That's not it. Okay, well, I'm at the dark arts classroom, so now we know where that is. And I believe there's a flue flame here. So yeah, we can fast travel back here. Booyah. We'll come back to this. For right now, I'd just really like to find this butterfly if it's at all humanly possible. I could have sworn that dragon statue over there had a field guide page. Oh yeah, by the way, sometimes the pages aren't unlocked yet. You have to progress to a certain point in the game. So sometimes you're going to see me come across the structure and I'm like, oh yeah, there's a field guide page here. Check it in your game. You might have that already unlocked so that you can get that. Okay, now I'm looking for like a window next to a darkened hallway.
That youngun's now a teacher herself.
Okay, this is part of that same room. Part of that same room.
Revelio.
Part of that same room. Maybe I just need to get into the game a little bit before I can really start tackling some of this stuff. But yeah, that window is eluding me. Maybe here? And the blue butterflies will light up with Revelio. They're blue, same as like this flue flame here, but it's smaller, so it's tougher to find. This kind of sort of looks like it could be it. Maybe, possibly.
Lumos.
Another thing that I like to do is just, if I think I'm in the general area where it could be, I like to light Lumos and kind of walk around with that. Sometimes, you know, if I didn't see it, it'll just find my wand. Yeah, but I guess this is not the right spot. Let me go up these stairs a little higher.
Professor Ronen tends to go on a bit.
I don't believe
We
this is
sometimes
it
have to
either.
remind him to finish the lesson.
Yeah, I'll come back to that
Some
one.
of
That
us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
I remember that that particular mirror giving me fits. So yeah, for now, guys, let's just go ahead and get to class
Revelio.
and get these spells unlocked, because that's going to be super important moving forward. Oh, and there might even be a field guide page or two in here. But again, they may not be accessible yet. Okay, I'm probably getting ahead of myself, so for now, we'll just go ahead and get through the game here. Hey, Marigold and Lisa Jones. Welcome, welcome, guys. Good to see you today.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronen yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Alright, get that sucker unlocked.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okay, and this is where they're actually going to teach you how to use the spell. And it was nice, you know, I gotta admit, my first playthrough, I did appreciate this little side quest here. Because I would have been a little bit on the lost side without it.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply,
Lisa
cast
Jones,
Accio
it's
on
such a
one of the
fun
spheres
game.
And relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Once you get into it, you're in it.
Think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Alright, so... basically, you're gonna want to, like, let go of the trigger. You have to hold the trigger down. That's gonna keep the ball rolling toward you. And, you'll want to let go of the trigger about 1 bar before the one you want. So if you want it in the 50, let go of it on the 30. And then it'll roll into the 50. Right there. And actually, maybe it's 2 bars. It's been a long time since I did this. Hold that thought. So I might have to let go of it on the yellow.
Excellent.
Okay, it's 2 bars. So it'll roll a full 2 bars past wherever you let go.
That's it.
Booyah, baby.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
I wish there was fast mode here.
Here we go.
Okay, so now we've got objects in the way. And guys, these will get more complex and complicated as the game goes on. You'll be back here maybe 4 or 5 more times from what I remember. But if you can just remember, it's going to roll 2 more from where you release. You should be able to hit that 50 every time.
Very good.
Be sharp.
Yeah, we got this. She's already got 2 in the green, so even if I messy this up a little bit... Uh-oh. Squeak! That was a shame. I was not paying attention, I was jibber-jabbering.
Watch this.
So back to what I was just saying about we got this. I don't know anymore. What you can do, though, is you can knock the opponents off. So I'll give this one a little more oomph. And maybe knock this ball out of the way. Okay, that wasn't enough oomph.
Nicely done.
So she got me that time.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This
I
round
forgot.
settles it all.
Let us see this.
They started putting the obstacles in the way now. It's kind of like playing bumper pool or something.
Excellent control there.
Be sharp. Phew.
As soon as that one starts moving, I'll hit it. Same thing on the other side.
Brilliant. Here we go. That is how it's done.
So I can pretty much score anything now and win it, which is a good thing. Now this one's a little bit trickier. I think you need to wait for that closer one to start moving. About like that. Oh, did I do it again? Jeepers.
Not to worry.
Normally I win those, but of course I'm paying attention better.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
The good thing is I don't believe it really matters whether or not you win these.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
It doesn't really affect EXP or anything. The game still progresses.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronen wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans. A word if you're so inclined.
Well,
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
You know
I
it
trust
was
your
working.
first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Alright, so all of the spells are going to come from teachers or other students. So yeah, I usually like to prioritize those as they come in, depending on what superpowers I want to unlock. And, you know, feel free to peruse around and, you know, do all this dialogue stuff. It's mostly informational, but it's a lot of fun.
Revelio.
Just for the sake of time on a live stream here, I'm not going to do every little NPC interaction unless it's some kind of a quest. Side quests I'm absolutely going to take the time to do because, again, that's further leveling. You saw we just leveled up there. And, guys, leveling is important because that's our perk tree, which I don't think we have access to yet. That's the talents tab there. We'll get there. But for right now, just the more leveling you can do, the better, because the more talent points you're going to get.
How's your first day coming along?
Okay, now I don't know if this one is informational. I'm not seeing an icon on my mini-map that shows that's a side quest, but I thought that was a side quest.
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again. I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms. I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck. My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronen.
Yeah, Itzel, that's a good way to put that. It was a passion project. They really, I mean, I say it all the time, guys. I love details in video games. In this one, they really did it. They really delivered on getting this game together with all those details. I mean, every time you turn around, it's like, oh, that is so cool. Okay, guys, continuing just kind of random looting here. Again, you want to have a good head start on cash flow, so I'll be selling a lot of these supersuit items, but I'll also be wearing some of them along the way if they give me any kind of bump in offense or defense.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes.
Not only that, the gold. Some of these crates just have collectibles. Gold, you just never know.
Albert Boot.
Okay, so let's go to question mark number 1 first. That's a difference of 2. That is the ram head.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boots and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Speaking of details, that ghost comes in later during a quest, and it's just comedy. Alright, anyway, I'm trying to figure out which thing is the single question mark. I guess it's this one. That's the droid I'm looking for. And then the bottom one, let's see, we got 4. Plus 1 is 5. Difference is 7. I think that's the spider. Nope. That's the Metroid Prime looking thing, the Metroid. I don't know what else to call that thing, so I call it a Metroid. Which is fitting because Metroid Prime 4 is supposed to be coming out. I say supposed to be because I'm not holding my breath. But yeah, if that thing launches on the 4th of December, that will be awesome. Okay, so for now, I'm pretty much done in this area. Okay, wait, I got a beeping here. And that might actually be coming from inside the classroom here. Oh, okay, I do know where there is a field guide page in here, but we can't get it yet. Right up here at the top of the stairs, on the other side of this door. So that might be what we hear pinging right now. But again, we can't quite get there from here just yet. We gotta wait until we get the moons going. And that's huge. You'll really start, you know, being able to access the areas you need to access to progress. But alright, enough about that for now. I do want to go ahead and get back.
Revelio.
Oh, there's that butterfly. See, I knew it was so easy it was hard. It's right there, and it was right there the whole time. Okay, so this is where we're at. I don't even know if I can really show this on the map. Not really. It's not the best of maps. Honestly, you know, this, I feel like there could have been a couple of different options here, like this version, or like a 2D flat map, floor by floor, kind of like an old school Zelda video game dungeon map. Because, yeah, this can get just super confusing. But just to kind of show you about where I am on this thing. And you're looking for the stairwell here with that funny window and the skeleton. So let's see if I can't get this thing to where it belongs. I think we have to go this way. Then back down this staircase to get back over to the main room, which is over here. Yep, so easy it was hard. Get in there. Awesome. Okay, 3 more to go to unlock a goodie there. And I keep hitting my up arrow because that's the Nick sense, and I know this isn't Star Wars Outlaws. Here, you do the same thing with the side arrow, so yeah, that's throwing me off a little bit. But I'll get there. Alright, let's go back to our quests. I want to get over to that Dark Arts class. And I know I said I already had a Flue Flame there. But again, I'm just going to kind of walk it here earlier game, kind of practice what I preach, so that I can get the goodies along the way. I'm going to check the statue again.
Revelio.
Because normally if it's pinging, that means it's collectible. I still hear a very loud ping. Maybe it's the window. Aha! That one's tough to see because of the window. Like the light coming in, it obscures that glittery thing that you're looking for. And I think there's actually another stained glass window somewhere in the castle that has another page that's tough to see. So keep that in mind when you're super close to hearing those pingings. I think there's another goodie over here. Okay, that's a secret passageway. That'll come later. Hey, Iwa! Welcome, welcome!
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright, get that puppy unlocked.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Okay, so basically anytime you see a shield like that, you have to match the color of the shield to the color of the spell. So literally any yellow spell will break that yellow shield. Likewise, any red shield can be broken by any red spell. Any blue shield can be broken by any blue spell.
Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
I love the trash talking. Typical.
This should be easy.
Protego.
Protego. Complicates things.
Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of try to go through this slow. You can still use your Protego as an offensive kind of deal. It'll stun him, you can get some hits in. Then I'll show you how to break his shield and do the same thing. So you got two options really to get the damage in.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
She looks very proud of herself.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Yep, we're waiting on assignments.
Right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Can I believe we have a page in here somewheres? Aha! And there is another one behind that door, I believe. Okay, so now there's a indication that, you know, we got quest-related stuff to do, that marker.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Alright, good stuff.
Revelio.
Yeah, Itzel, you're not kidding. Professor Hackett is teaching us life lessons here.
Handy resource indeed.
The funny thing is I was probably that student, and then I had to get taught. New quest available. Okay, yeah, definitely going to keep up with this. We really need to get these unlocked so we can start getting into the game. So there's that crossed wands. That's the invite we just got from Sebastian there. Now, he's a very key NPC. A lot of quests deal with Sebastian. He takes us to a lot of real powerful spells. So I do like to prioritize his quest lines for those reasons. Excuse me. Now, that crossed wands... that might even have something to do with Weasley after class here, so I'm going to actually hit that one first, and then I'll go back around and do that crossed wands. Actually, no, we'll do crossed wands first. Kind of try to do things in a better order here. And speaking of doing things in a better order, I want to see if I can upgrade my offense or my defense at all. Okay, that goes up quite a bit, so either one of those will do. Not really much. By 3, it's better than 0, I suppose. And of course, you know, if you don't like the look of the thing, you can always go back in here and reset that. You can either remove it, and you still get the superpowers and the ratings that come with it. Or you can keep it equipped and just kind of do, you know, another fun... I'm really digging this one. At least right now. Okay, and I like to drop periodic card saves. This way, you know, if you messy something up, if you regret a choice, you don't have very far back to go on a save reload. So that's down here in settings. Save that game. Alright guys, from here, I'm just going to probably hotfoot it. Again, just earlier game, make sure we're getting things on the way. There's going to be a lot of quests to unlock too, side quest type stuff. Like Genobia's gobstones, there's like a treasure hunt here in the castle, just a number of things. So for now, I'll just follow the yellow brick road. The yellow dotted road.
Revelio.
No page out here. Boo. Oh, that was awful loud.
Oh, not again! Here I come from the toilet bowl, where Why, she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's
Revelio.
lavatory, not for the meek. You'll make me late. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly swim. Whee!
I'll get you for this.
That ghost is way out of control.
Revelio.
Haunted toilets. Yeah, they're not kidding. That's right out of the movie, by the way. Getting back to details. So much fun. Another thing that really drew me into the game was the feeling that you could actually, no kidding, explore Hogwarts Castle. So if you were a fan of the movies, that element in and of itself might be worth the purchase of this game.
Revelio.
Okay, once we get a repulso, like a pushing spell, we'll be able to push that button and open that up. So much loot. There's no way I just picked up a yellow item. It is way too early game for that nonsense. Wow, I actually picked up a yellow item. So those are the best of the best. You can upgrade them the strongest, and you can put a good strong superpower on there. So yeah, guys, I'll get into that. There's a crafting element in the game. So much fun. And I know how to manipulate that. Kind of like in Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. I knew about that hidden KO credit stat. There's a way to manipulate this in this game to where we can get that very early game. Thing is we're going to need some cash flow to be able to do that. There's there's kind of like a monster part, I guess you could call that. A set of monster parts you need to make those upgrades happen. Once we get the loom unlocked, we'll be able to really put those to use. And I don't know what's dinging right now, but I kind of want to get into this frog and see where that goes. I think it's a little treasure trove.
Revelio.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. And then this door just puts us out back into that stairwell that I was just looking at a second ago. And just to show you what happened there's the frog we entered. Okay, I'm not sure where that pinging is coming from, but I'm kind of getting way off track here. I'm trying to get this quest done. I'm just going to press on here. Hey Dee Dee, welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. So we got the new bingo card up and running. I had to get a new link this time, but hopefully it applies. I think Wanda was 1 away from a bingo yesterday, and it was something I always say.
Lucan's just over there.
So yeah, that was a fail. Okay guys, anytime you see one of these statues with a metal ball, Levioso. And those are throughout the castle pretty much everywhere.
Revelio.
Okay, now this whole thing right here is a puzzle. There's little symbols on the floor. They match to different doors, which match the same symbols up here. So yeah, there's a whole thing where you have to, like, freeze that. And I don't think we have that spell yet, but when we do, we'll come back here and we'll do this puzzle. So for right now, just try to forget this even exists.
Revelio.
Easier said than done, because it's like giant and shiny and unavoidable. But for now, just go ahead and get all your items. Now, be careful. Your inventory is going to fill up pretty quick early game. So unfortunately, you know, if you start having to delete items to pick up items, that's cash flow that you weren't able to sell. So I'm going to not get every little chest until I can get to Hogsmead and start, you know, getting some of the cash for some of these items I'm scooping up.
Sebastian.
Hey, Cantus, welcome, welcome. Good to see you again.
Sebastian vouches for you. That's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course! I'll join your club.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the
I'm
ring.
ready!
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Wow, they're angry. They need a hug, man. Okay, so same thing like the Sebastian guys. You can break shields via Protego, which I really love. And of course you can get the damage in. You know, I should probably be doing that while I'm jibber-jabbering. So that does, you know, both offensive, it breaks shields. Oops. And it's nice to be able to, oops, I timed that one completely wrong. It's nice to be able to hit back, so to speak. So it not only protects you from taking incoming damage, it's also going to give an offensive spell. So I rely on that heavily, more as an offensive thing than a defensive thing. And not only that, I tend to use that a lot while my spells are cooling down. And just as a fringe benefit, you know, it does break the shields. Now, it's not quite there yet, but at some point we're going to be able to unlock a perk, or a talent as they call them in this game, that will actually do damage when you do that Protego and hit back. So very nice to have.
What to do?
Victory!
Nice work! Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Alright, bada bing, bada bang. We might even be able to do the second round now. I'm not sure when that opens up. I'll check my quest log here when all that fancy stuff is done kicking off. Nope, not yet. Okay, so we'll come back to that. That should be here real soon. Maybe that's even after we talk to Weasley here. Because I think she gets, like, a hint that we started doing these clandestine operations. And yeah, I think we're about to get chewed out. So we'll go find her next. But guys, I gotta take a quick 1, maybe 2-minute break. Gotta go water the horses here. I'll come back on cam and then I'll catch up with on a little bit of chat. I will be right back. And remember, I don't get older, I level up. Wow, it's a very tight squeeze. I have to kind of like fall into my chair here. But that's okay, it's comfy. So I'll catch up on a little bit of chat here and we'll get back into some gameplay, guys. Make sure my mic is not entering the screen. And yeah, if that's on the bingo card, that just counted. Countess, you said you love this game. You never finished it. Interesting. So yeah, the end fight is pretty tough. But so well put together. Like, it's epic. Like, you get into this final fight and... yeah, they did a real good job on it. It's very parallel to, like, the TOTK ending, without, you know, spoiling it too much for you. Hey, Boomin, good to see you again. Tell me what machine you are running this on. Okay, so I'm actually playing on the Xbox right now, but I literally just finished a playthrough on the Switch too, and guys, it was beautiful. It was exactly the same. It was carbon copy. Graphics were on point. It didn't really need time to think. It's very parallel to the Xbox. I'm playing on Series S. I just had to pick a console, so I just went with Xbox. I don't know why. I guess because I'm more used to the controls. But yeah, the Switch 2, it played exactly the same. I could not find any kind of difference whatsoever between Switch 2 and Xbox. Now, Switch 1, that's a different story. Switch 1 needs a lot more time to think, and they had to dumb the graphics way down. So, like, in a lot of scenes, you're just going to have, like, a block wall there instead of actual, like, world graphics. So, yeah, there's a lot of differences between Switch 1, but not necessarily the Switch 2. Hey, Lisa Jones, welcome, welcome. I believe I just answered your question as well. Yeah, no kidding, Marigold. If I had this on a t-shirt, maybe I'll take a picture of my coffee mug and, like, make a t-shirt out of that. So much fun. I was actually thinking of getting, like, a tank made for my gym stuff, like my physical therapy. But yeah, just an everyday t-shirt, that would be fun too. Mabel, hello, hello. I've played through this game multiple times, but haven't... Gotcha. Yep, it's such a great ending. So, like, if you can get back into it, it's worth it. Yeah, Countess, I do the same thing. I go in spurts usually. I mean, it's different where the channel's concerned, but yeah, usually, like, just for leisure, I'll get into it for a few weeks, take a break, go to another game, kind of bounce around. Alright, I'm going to get myself out of the way one more time. Peace out, Home Scout. And let's get back into our party here. So I'm looking for, I think, Weasley after class. Booyah, baby. Let's go get this done so we can really start getting these spells unlocked and really start getting into this game. And we got our Flue Flames here, so that'll be quick and easy to get back to. Good to know, Countess. Good to know.
Revelio.
I'm glad I could be here to support you. Did I already go in here? I must have. I don't see anything lighting up. Okay, no more shiny rocks. Stay on track. Stay focused. It's going to take discipline and willpower. Weasley after class. No shiny rocks. No touchy. No touchy. Wait, there's a Flue Flame. That's not a shiny rock. That's strategy. That's how I just justified that. Y'all see what I did there? Shiny rocks! I can't help it.
Revelio.
Mabel, famous last words, Royal. I know! If I could, like, fit my foot in my mouth, it would already be in there. Okay, here we go.
Levioso. Revelio.
Okay, I see another page flying around there. See, I knew I was hearing a beep. That might be in through the other doors there. Stand by. Get over here. And I do believe the fountain.
Revelio.
Okay guys, this courtyard, there's a lot of to-dos in here. So you saw I just got that field guide page, and getting back to like Switch 1 graphics. So if you're playing on Switch 1, you don't see any of this. All of this is completely walled in by a brick wall. Again, just an example of like some of the differences there. I don't know if that's been improved. The main thing they've improved on Switch 1 is the load times. Those used to be absolutely atrocious. So I kind of went back to my Switch 1 game, and I just kind of played a little bit, you know. I went back to Hogsmead, and yes, it was better.
Revelio.
It made it more playable, I'll put it that way. Yeah, but yeah, getting back to like this courtyard now, it might be too early for this just yet. But there are a lot of to-dos in here. There's going to be a couple of quest givers. See, I'll be like keeping a watchful eye out for that when the time comes. Weasley after class.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronen. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
It really doesn't matter how you answer these. You're not going to wreck the game or miss out on anything. It's just kind of more personal, you know, go with your gut, have fun with it. I just kind of usually play where I stay loyal to Professor Fig, but I've also had playthroughs where I did the opposite and nothing changed.
Professor Ronen did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronen will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmead I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Okay, again, it really doesn't matter how you go here. Just go with your gut, you know, have fun with it. I think the last time I played it with Natty, so I think this time maybe I'll play it with Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronen's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I was just reading your guys' chat about like OCD, BOTW, TOTK. I know! So many shiny rocks. Like, I am constantly hitting Revelio, guys. I will hit this thing like 50,000 times a minute. It is crazy. But, like, I don't want to miss a thing, so... You know, I'm going to try to, you know, of course, be considerate of live stream time. But, yeah, normally, just for myself, when I'm doing my own gameplay, I will run around a room 50 times to make sure I didn't miss anything. Absolutely insane. Okay, got a purple item there. That is not bad. Make a mental note of that door, by the way. We'll want to get in there at some point to get some goodies. But on the way to Hogsmeade, we're going to get that Moons going. So, not to mention, you guys saw that house elf? Room of requirement, guys. That's how we start crafting super suits. And again, I'm going to prioritize these things based on getting the character leveled up, you know, squared away. Especially earlier game. The more earlier game we can do that, the better off we'll be. Okay, now we do have a deal here.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Yeah, definitely main stuff here. We got to get done
I'll start on the task
ASAP.
right away, Professor.
So a lot of these aren't just unlockable. You got to go do some milk run type stuff. And let's just see what all that entails real quick. Go to our quests. Yeah, I really want to do both of these like ASAP. Because guys, this unlocks ancient magic. Like, I know it's early game, and if you're a new player, this is going to be absolutely horrifying. You're going to come into contact with an ogre, and that thing is no freaking joke. It is tanky, it is hyper-aggressive. So, you know, if you want to go practice that crossed wands a few times, you know, reload that save right before going in there. It's going to be real handy to be familiar, especially with, like, Protego, to get through that fist fight. So, yeah, let's go do Reparo first. Collect the flying page near the broken statue. Collect the flying page. Okay, so yeah, these are all pretty, you know, quick and easy to go do. We're going to go do both of those. And then, yeah, we'll get into Hogsmeade, guys. And wow, it's really going to start opening up from there. We'll get out into the world a little bit. You'll be able to start seeing the beauty in the game. I mean, Hogwarts Castle is already cool, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, there's one page right freaking there.
This is the right area. Got it.
Did I get it?
Revelio.
Guess so. Okay, so I'll follow my yellow brick road here, follow the yellow dots.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Got it, Boomin. So in other words, you're saying you like it when I start running around in circles. Good to know, good to know. Okay, apparently we got a flying page in here.
Revelio.
Oh, there we go.
Brilliant.
Awesome. Yeah, talk about quick and easy to do. Like what dog?
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
I really don't know why they make us do this. I say it all the time. I mean, it would be cool if, like, when they went to actually cast it, it would follow that same pattern when they threw the wand, but they're all the same.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a guilty lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
Alright, so that's just basically crumbled there to give you a idea of what to expect when you cast that. And yeah, guys, we're moving right along. We're going to have tons of talents we can start dumping in as soon as we get to that point. I think that's in Hogsmead, once we get the Ancient Magic and the Ogre gone. So for now, go back to quests here. Get her done. Get her done. So excited. Okay, this is another good opportunity to, like, arm up, suit up, and eat up, so to speak. Get your, you know, gear as high as you can get it. So we got 4 there, we got 8 there. That is awesome. See, I've got a little bit of health, I've got a little bit of defense, and I got a little bit of offense going into this ogre fight. And honestly, that's going to be a lot better than zeros across the board. So, yeah, definitely take a moment, you know, suit up, whatever you've got your hands on to this point. And I'm really not jiving with that outfit at all. I need to fix that. I think that was the one I was using. Booyah. And before we go to Hogsmeade, guys, you might want to drop a hard save. Again, just in case you decide, you know, you want to go do some more looting, super suit hunting, whatever. This is a good, solid save point opportunity before you get out into Hogsmeade. Save that game. So, Itzel, it's funny you mentioned that. Me and my daughter are working on merchandise. I don't know, I heard a rumor, or maybe somebody had told me at some point, you have to have at least 50,000 followers to have merch. So, you know, I just kind of put it out on my mind. I'm like, well, I'm never going to reach 50,000, so it's whatever. But no, that's not the case at all. So, you know, I am going to have some merchandise coming out at some point. Probably coffee mugs, probably t-shirts. A lot of my famous sayings are going to be on there, like, yikes! Arm up, suit up, and eat up. You know, it's fun being me, amongst other things. So, yeah, it's going to be coming. I don't know, you know, how soon. There's quite a lot involved with that. But I just think that would be a lot of fun. Okay, meet Sebastian near the entrance. Yeah, I'm going to kind of go through the castle here. Just because I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen any side quest opportunities lighting up yet. But we've got to be getting close to that. Okay, yeah, speaking of which. And they show up on the mini-map, so that is, like, huge. Oh, that's for when we get a fire spell. We'll have to light those on fire. That'll give us other field guide pages.
Revelio.
I knew there was a page in here. There's a couple pages in here.
It's a relief to finally have an answer.
Might have already gotten one of them. It's hard to keep track of them sometimes. But there should be 2 in this room.
Revelio.
So unless it's flown away somewhere far, I'm just not seeing it.
I'm dreading.
Okay, can't get in there yet. Speaking about running around in circles and casting Revelio 50,000 times to make sure you don't miss anything. That did not take long at all. Uh-oh.
Revelio.
That thing is like right here. I mean, it couldn't be any louder. But I am seeing nothing lighting up. It could be on the other side of this door, possibly, maybe. Oh yeah, okay, it is. There's quite a lot of field guide pages in here too, and they're not all unlockable yet. Getting back to what I was saying last stream. Sometimes you have to progress in the game a little bit to get some of these to be able to activate.
Revelio.
Aha. So many field guide pages in here. It is absolutely out of control. Another one over here somewheres. There's another one over there. Oh yeah, that is activatable now. I thought we had to wait on this one. Got your flue flame.
Revelio.
And I think there will be a page over here at some point. We're not quite there yet. Lots of goodies behind that door, which we can't go through yet. The music hall is over here. So many goodies over here, too. Like, I kind of just want to get to Hogsmead right now. Yeah, we'll come back through this. So in other words, I won't go into the music hall just yet. Well, I just did. There's another field guide page right down here somewhere. There it is. You're looking for like this chalk mark on the wall, which is a little bit terrifying. But it's there nonetheless. Okay, I'm clear for the moment.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmead for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmead's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Yeah, Boomin, I like it. Running around in circles with my hair on fire. Very fitting. Okay. This is where the world opens up, but keep in mind...
asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
You have to stay close to him, because you're in the middle of a quest right now.
She seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
So just to show you a little bit of what we get a first glimpse at
this trip to Hogsmead might have saved me from one.
As soon as this world opens up.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case.
Graphics are gorgeous.
And I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
The world makes sense. Like, I cannot give them enough credit for how well they put this world together. And when the seasons come into play, guys, so much fun. You get all 4 seasons in this video game as the game progresses.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
How cool is that? Quacking flowers. Or maybe they were honking like geese.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
So yeah, start scooping up these ingredients. When we get to the point, we're gonna get a cooking table, or a potion table. We'll be able to start cooking potions. Not to say you need like hundreds of these things. But if you're like me, you're gonna collect them whether you need them or not anyway, so...
Prance Hoof and Sugarfoot.
Might as well get a head start. Let the OCD begin. Thought there was a treasure chest down here.
Revelio.
Must be under another bridge. Same thing with Moonstone, guys. I mentioned we're going to get the rumor requirement soon. That Moonstone is going to be huge. So anytime you see those crystals, just go ahead and blast them. You auto-collect whatever they drop, so don't worry about that. But yeah, that's going to be nice to have a head start on for sure.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest, out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmead just past those ruins up ahead.
So Sebastian is more of an abrasive character, gung-ho, you
Have you
know.
had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how I'm so good at dueling.
Okay, so we don't have the spells to get after that just yet, I guess. Maybe we can jump over. Yeah, I don't want to get stuck.
Revelio.
Yeah, we'll come back to this. So yeah, Sebastian is more of like a gung-ho, just bulldoze through everybody kind of mentality. Natty is more just like kind, sweet, innocent, more minded. But they're both rebellious teenagers, of course. But just to kind of give you an idea of what the personalities are like, because that is going to come into play on this journey to Hogsmeade. So that might be another consideration when you're choosing Natty or Sebastian. Just different banter, you know, different personalities there. Wonder where Moons is. I thought he was on this journey.
Thestral's pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio.
You can pet cats in this game. I'm going to show it once and only once. Because it's time consuming. And there's like hundreds of cats. But yeah, you get a little something special if you pet all the cats in the entire game. I've never personally tried that because it feels like collecting 1,000 Korok seeds for no particular reason. So yeah, I just never did it.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
But that is a thing, you know, if you're interested in that sort of deal. And I think we just found Moons.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. Huh? I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
You got a page right here on the way to Hogsmeade. So many field guide pages in Hogsmeade. So many!
Revelio.
It's hard to turn a corner and not run into one. Like, they are literally everywhere. I see you. Stand by, Sebastian. Ein Moment bitte.
Honestly, it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmead. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Revelio.
Okay, I'm not able to run here. I guess we're just gonna have to slow foot it. Maybe I can push him. Knee him in his back.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmead.
I will be back in 1 minute. And go! Wonder how I did on that minute there. In case you're wondering what that was all about. Angry coffee. Wondering if that was on anybody's bingo card today. Hoping for shipping to the UK. Yeah, me too. It'd be nice to be able to, you know, not have shipping restrictions on stuff. Alright, moving right along here. See you later, alligator. Alright, good old Hogsmead. I'm not sure where all we have to go now. I guess these three that are bouncing around, so that happens to be the closest. Let's go there first.
Revelio.
Of course, I'll get pages and stuff while I'm here and if they're on the way. I know there's a page right around here somewhere. Or so I thought. That sounds like I'm standing on the thing.
Revelio.
Okay, it could be indoors too. Sometimes I forget that.
An inquiring mind.
Okay, go ahead and take a moment and interact. That'll get you up to some loot. There's that field guide page.
Revelio.
Booyah, baby. Oh! There be another one, Captain. Sometimes when you hear that beep, you have to look up.
Revelio.
Okay, we cannot get the eyeball chest yet. That's coming soon. And the good thing is here in Hogsmeade, we can start selling some of this gear, start getting some cash flow going. Okay, I'm hearing another one like right here, but not seeing it.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Alright, so get the ones for free. Purchase cost 0 there, so both of these are ours. Bada bing, bada bang.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
This other stuff, guys, super expensive, not super critical right now. Feel free to make mental notes of this stuff. When we get the room requirement unlocked, we'll really be able to start, you know, paying more attention to this. But again, just early game, super expensive, not a priority. What I do want to do, though, is start selling some gear. So anything that doesn't get me higher ratings, it's gone. All this is going to be cash flow, and guys, we're going to want a good head start on this cash flow. Now, if it's equipped, you're not going to be able to sell it. It won't even show up in this menu. So if you want to sell something that's equipped, you'll have to go back into your inventory or your gear, swap it out, and then you'll be able to sell it. Okay, that one goes up 2. Not great, but it's better than 0. That one goes up 10. That one goes up 12. Okay, these are big numbers here. See, I'll probably swap out these items. Again, just to get that armor and or the defense and the offense ratings just a little bit higher for that troll fight. Okay, wow, we're at 5 and we're going to 15. Not bad. And then here we're going up to 12 from 8. Not bad. And then I thought I saw a third one there somewhere. There you are. Oh, whoops. Forgot to equip the hat. Too late now. You can buy it back. Actually, let's see how much that's going to cost. But you don't, like, get it as cheap as what you paid for it. Oh, you can't buy it back from this guy. Okay, that's a shame. Now, sometimes there's a screen there. It'll give you a little bit of an option to buy back what you just sold. That's what you call seller's regret.
Revelio.
There you are, see? Look at this game. It was there the whole time. I even said I was standing right on the thing. Jeepers. Let's go back to our map here. Get the next one out of the way. I do believe we need to go to the wand guy next. Matter of fact, I can highlight this. It's already highlit.
Revelio.
Okay, here.
One never knows when society will be.
Actually, before we go in there, I see a page flying around. How dare he?
Revelio.
Level up, boy! Make sure I'm not missing anything else in here.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivanders, the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Okay, again, you can't really break the game here, guys. Just, you know, go with your gut. Have fun with it. Everything, you know, all roads lead to the same place. So the one is going to be the one. So it doesn't really matter. It's not going to affect your damage output or anything of that nature. It's not going to give you any special spells. They are all literally quite the same. I honestly don't really have much of a preference here. I'm just going to go by defaults. I just kind of wanted to show you what the different options were. So yeah, you can play with all this stuff. I think the last time I played with unicorn hair, so this time I'll try a phoenix feather.
Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. What do you think? Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match? Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
If anybody, like, wants to know what my office desk looks like, yeah, this is pretty much it. And the way you saw Old Boy, like, looking around for, like, what he was looking for, yeah, that's pretty much how it goes down. Everybody gives me such a hard time about it, but I know where everything is, so I win. Alright, guys, one more here. We need to go to, or two more. Pippin's Potions, that's, like, left side of the map somewheres.
Revelio.
And there should be a whole bunch more field guide pages around here. A lot of them are inside the bar here, so before I get, you know, too lost in the shuffle for field guide pages, I'm going to try to more or less stick... Oh, jeepers, that had to happen. They did that on purpose.
Revelio.
As I was saying, I'm going to stick to this and not get shiny rocked. And there's another field guide page. Stand by. Oh yeah, and as you unlock these things, guys, I know I talked about this last stream, but I really haven't showed it yet. Go to your challenges. All this stuff is unlockable, but it doesn't automatically unlock. You have to kind of get in here and unlock it manually. Claim reward. And sometimes it's just going to be, you know, some kind of cosmetic thing, but other times it's going to be something useful. Some kind of superpower, increase in inventory, you just never know. But I like to stay up on these, because if it is something useful, of course I'm going to want that unlocked ASAP.
Revelio.
Give me that. Not really sure. Excuse me, what's beeping here?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Might be indoors. And I feel a sneeze coming on. Kind of funny, first attempt failed. I've never really had that happen before.
Revelio.
Or maybe I have and I just blocked it out.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmead, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippen at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, Let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Okay, guys, same thing. Just go after the free stuffs here. This is
Feel
something
free
else
to
that
take
can
a
start
look at the
getting
rest
real
of my inventory,
expensive.
Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
We're going to have to unlock these at some point as part of a quest that wants us to brew some of these potions and then use them. Of course, the other option is you can just go buy the potion, but that gets a lot more expensive. You're better off buying the recipe, and then you can just kind of craft them to your heart's content, assuming you've got the ingredients. But again, for now, early game, you know, it's not a super high priority just yet. And Marigold, I was just reading your chat there. Your friend told you not to get a coffee table because of the mess I was just talking about, like in my office, the way it looks. That is so funny. And I like how you said no flat surface is safe. This is truth.
Revelio.
So true. Okay, visit the magic Neep. One more item here, guys. And the magic Neep, I think, is this one? No. No. Hold on a second. It'll come to me. No. Yes. So this is like seeds for growing some of these key plants that we're going to have to be able to harvest in order to craft some of these potions. And guys, there is a chest under this bridge, but it's one of those pesky eyeball chests that we cannot get yet, I think. Yep. See, I knew better, and I went down there anyway. Oh, there are some flying pages here. I do believe. Hey! There is no escape.
Revelio.
That page might actually be indoors here. I'm not really sure on that one. Oh, there. Hey! Lego my ego.
Well, hello there.
There you are. Okay, I want to say there's another loot crate around here somewheres. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, okay. That's right. This is one of those things I always think there is, and then every playthrough I find out I was wrong.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm heading away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippen purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
So, Countess, we were referring to, like, coffee tables and desks and things of that nature, because I tend to clutter that stuff up. So it's just kind of a funny there.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Alright. Again, guys, important, but not right now important. So yeah, we'll come back to this. Alright, for now we can actually ski-daddle. We can get over here to our boss fight. This is gonna be the ogre. Oopsie. That was not awesome. I fell all the way down. Trying to figure out how I fell off the bridge there in the first place. I'll have to go back and rewatch that. So the funny thing about Hogsmeade, it's like a maze. All roads more or less lead to the same place, but wow. And for those of you who enjoyed the movies, this should be coming into pretty good focus right about now. And I saw a field guide page, of which there is no escape. In this well, I do believe.
Revelio.
They're everywhere! I know there's a page either in here or out here. Probably both. Alright, again, I'm gonna try to get this stuff on the way. And look at that, we just leveled again, booyah.
Revelio.
Alright guys, here it is. Go ahead and drop a hard save here. Just in case things go horribly, horribly wrong. Or you find it's too frustrating, you know, and you want to go away from it for a little while and just get some field guide pages or something. There is no wrong answer in this game. You can pretty much do things in the order in which you desire, unless you're kind of locked into a quest. You know, it'll tell you, though. It'll warn you you're getting too far away or whatever. Ooh, look at him. He is right there. Noise.
Revelio.
I hear another. That might be in one of these buildings, actually. And there's a flue flame here I want to scoop up before I start the ogre fight. And nuts. Get back here. Where did it go? Ooh, shiny.
Revelio.
Alright, flue flame. Ogre. There you are. But I'm not yet done. Where is the other one? Maybe in one of these buildings.
Revelio.
There you are. No page left behind. Countess, I'm exactly the same. Glad to know we're not alone. We have company. Alright guys, I got more field guide pages and Hogsmeade here. I just want to see what I unlocked here right quick. Go to collections. Whoops, I mean challenges. Probably just cosmetic, but again, I just like to keep stuff unlocked. Alright, let's do this little dance. The dance of the ogres.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Okay guys, so the game is pretty well guided here. It's going to give you the opportunity to kind of figure out what you're doing, so just take your time with it, go through the motions, go by the numbers here. So yeah, dodge and protego are going to be huge here, but Protego will not block all of his attacks. You gotta look for a yellow one. If it's red, that will not work. So you'll have to do the evade in that moment. So just keep wailing away on him here.
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
And this is where we're going to start getting our ancient magic. So as soon as it says ancient magic throw, I'm going to start using that. I'll start demonstrating it. So notice how that Protego turned yellow there? I could have used it that time. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and do that. And we just got ancient magic throw, guys. So notice how there's RB. Now, of course, on your different system, that could be a different button prompt. But all these things are throwable. And they all pretty much auto-aim at your white highlighted target. So it's just like a wand cast, only it's ancient throw. And I like it because it does a stun there. It does damage and it does a stun. Whoops, I was not paying attention there. So yeah, it's just a real nice thing to have. And I use that heavily, by the way. I love the ancient magic in this game. It is so much fun.
That's right, you lumbering louts.
He's faltering.
Okay, we're getting there.
Do the job.
We're getting there. Here it is, guys. Ancient magic. Very powerful, devastating attack. I absolutely love this thing. When you get all this stuff unlocked, you're going to start feeling like a rock star, even if you're a new player. Like, how cool is that?
Goodness, a second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Okay, so yeah, this is just Reparo here. The tricky part is like finding everything that needs repaired.
I'll go and see what he wants.
And yeah, you have to be somewhat close to it, I guess. It takes a minute to get through this part. You can't exactly skip through it. It's got to go through its little graphic or whatever for each one.
One last thing for Officer Singer
Excuse
to
me.
worry about. Reparo.
I like the noises it makes, like it's putting bricks back together or something.
Yeah, good as new.
One more. There you are.
Reparo.
Alright guys, go ahead and follow your quest marker here, and that'll wrap up
Mr.
this
Hill
little
was
deal.
just singing your praises.
Revelio.
But first... Oh, there's a Moon's Moon, by the way, so when we get that quest line unlocked, just keep this one in the back of your mind. You have to get those at nighttime, though. And I know there's a page in here. Maybe even a couple.
Dear me. Don't you?
Well, I walked right past that one. Didn't even see it.
Revelio.
There we go. That's better. I thought I saw a shiny. Before I get to buying and selling here, I want to see... Actually, he gives us a freebie. Let's see what we get first.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Alright guys, again, just grab the free thing. Now, you can start spending money on super suit stuff, but I would not recommend that. There's going to be like a gazillion of these things for free out in the world as we go. Not only that, you can only, go so high as the game will let you, so it's kind of like on a scaled system. Earlier game, you're going to get lower numbers. Middle game, you're going to get better numbers. Late game, you're going to get extraordinarily, high numbers. So just for now, I would save the money. The money is better put into the ingredients to craft our own supersuit stuff, rather than, spending our gold on this stuff right now. Okay, I've already shown all this. I guess it's just kind of tutorial right now, showing us, what we can do. And it looks like that's the same. Exactly the same. This might be a little higher. Same. Ooh, that one's a little higher.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 Broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse.
Okay, might as well get something on my face here. 13 and 13. So it's hard to take this game seriously when you're wearing something that looks like that. And guys, it gets worse. It gets so much worse. But anyway, yeah, I like to shut some of this stuff off just because, it's hard to get past that. The scarf, same thing. I don't feel like the scarf really adds anything. In fact, it detracts to me. I like to have the character as narrow as possible in especially combat situations. So anything that's fluffy, sticks out, I like to just get rid of it. In fact, I normally don't even wear an overcoat. I normally keep that completely unequipped. Again, just to keep the character more form-fitting. The narrower the better, as far as I'm concerned. Especially in combat situations. See if I can find an outfit I can agree on a little bit better there. There was one I really liked wearing. It made her look pretty legit. It really fit the Hogwarts theme really well, and I don't think I have it unlocked yet. That's actually pretty cool. And it had it wasn't a skirt, I think it was just regular long pants. But again, I can't remember for the life of me. So for right now, I guess this will be my outfit of choice.
At your leisure.
Revelio.
Okay, so for now, guys, I think this is a good stopping point. Lots more to do here in Hogsmeade. I feel like I'm still kind of stuck on this. Let me get through this, and then we'll go ahead and cut stream for the day.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
Okay, wow, I'm really stuck in this quest line right now. I'll get through it until it releases us, because I feel like that's important to keep it together. A lot of storyline here.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Okay, so I think this is going to change seasons on us. I don't know which one my common room is. I wasn't really paying attention there. Might be this one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. There we go. Alright guys, yeah, so much fun. I guess I didn't change season-ons just yet. But this is pretty much where the game's going to start opening up. Just to kind of show you what we got coming up. Yeah, that'll be next stream. That'll really start opening things up. And I think it will be changing seasons here real soon.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Okay, that should fire off the next quest. Talk to Professor Fig. Booyah. Alright guys, I'll go ahead and put my hard save down here. This is where we'll pick up from when we come back tomorrow. So yeah, long stream today, but we got a lot done. We're pretty much done with tutorial stuff now. From here, the game opens up. We can pretty much go where we want, do what we want to do, explore, you know, just all sorts of fun stuff, guys. There's all sorts of towns, villages. Like, there's so much to do in this game. It's already starting to blow my mind. So anyway, before I cut stream here, I will go ahead and catch up on some chat. But before I do that, I hope you enjoyed it. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, comment. I always appreciate those things. And as always, until the next time, best of luck, happy hunting. Mabel, you said you have not prioritized the ancient magic. So yeah, that's something that it's hard for me to like take in too much all at the same time, you know? In my first playthrough, I kind of remember going through that. It was like they were throwing so much at me, like I couldn't even make space for the whole idea of the ancient magic that they introduced. But into the gameplay a little bit, you know, it started kind of clicking. But yeah, it wasn't like a right away thing for me, it took time. But yeah, I would definitely try to prioritize that a little bit, because it really is a lot of fun. Not only that, I notice when my wand work is cooling down, it's just something to kind of do to fill that in. You know, while you're waiting for your cast to recharge, you can throw a barrel at them. Later on, you can turn some objects into like explosive barrels, so just a lot of fun, guys. I cannot wait to show you all that stuff as we go. Alan, can I tell you where to find the free big chest? So yeah, there's a lot of those, and I'm definitely going to be hitting those as we go. There's so much loot. So many supersuit items, you guys just have no idea. Cosmetics, collectibles. It will blow your mind. Veronica, you see, you had Butterbeer in the Harry Potter studios in London, and you were so disappointed. So I did not actually know they made, no kidding, legit Butterbeer. That's interesting. Although if they really put butter in it, I don't know if I'd be a fan. But hey, I'll try anything once. So good to hear, Iwa. Thank you so much, and I'm so glad to hear that you're enjoying it. Wow, Countess, you said the same thing. The butterbeer in London is gross. Noted. Thank you for saving me. Thank you so much, Itzel. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, this game will never get old. You're right about that. This is another one of my forever games. I got you, Lisa Jones. Yep, that's how it be sometimes. Yeah, Itzel, that's a good point. Like, when I needed break from Zeldas, this was always a good fill-in game, because it's quick. Like, if you just do the storyline, you can get through it in a month or two. It's like a super short game. Or you can make it a long game, you know, and go out and loot everything, find all the villages. You can really make it your game. Awesome to hear, Countess. Dee Dee, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. Cheap cream soda? Ugh. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright guys, again, thank you all so much for hanging out today. Definitely hope you enjoyed it. And we'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.